Welcome to the Trail short film series. Each film introduces a skill that you can teach your students to help them manage symptoms of anxiety and depression. Today we'll be covering physical coping. It's common to think of mental health difficulties as involving only emotions, but in fact, many teens find that the physical symptoms can be the hardest part. Teaching students effective strategies to manage these symptoms can have a remarkable impact on their emotional well-being. In addition, physical coping can help teens benefit from other CBT skills that require a calmer, more focused mental effort. There are 3 steps to teaching physical coping. 1. Teach the rationale. 2. Teach and practice a variety of techniques. 3. Assign out-of-session practice.
The good news is that learning to regulate your body's physical symptoms can improve your emotional health too. The first step is just learning to become more aware of how you're feeling. Take a moment to get comfortable in your chair. Close your eyes and try to tune into how you're feeling. We go through life so fast sometimes, it can be hard to notice what we're feeling. Using that 1 through 10 scale, try to name and rate your emotions.
Stressed out. It's an 8.
Okay, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to raise your shoulders up as high as they'll go. Really stretch them and squeeze them as if you're trying to touch your shoulders to your ears. Reach them up. Okay, good. Now relax them and let your shoulders just rest. Good. Now take a long, deep breath in and out. Good. Now, before you open your eyes, I want you to tune into your emotions for a moment and go back to that feeling of stress at a level 8. What is that stress level at right now? Any different?
Maybe a 6. If I were to think about the things that still bugging me, they'll still be there. But since we've been doing this exercise, I really wasn't thinking of anything other than what you were saying. It actually feels amazing.
Remember, physical coping skills aren't one size fits all, so it's important to try a variety until you find a few that really work for you, and ones that you can use on your own. Since you mentioned that falling asleep can be hard for you, I'd like you to practice using the physical coping skills at bedtime this week, using this worksheet to keep track of how well it goes. When you wake up in the morning, write down which skills you tried and whether or not it helped.
For many teens, developing awareness of the physical symptoms of a mental illness and learning to manage them may be entirely new. The goals of physical coping are to develop awareness of the ways that physical symptoms are interfering, practice several different physical coping skills until 2 to 3 are identified as helpful, and learn to use the skills independently, especially during problematic situations or settings. Physical coping skills can be effective both to manage daily symptoms of depression or anxiety, as well as to help enable other CBT components that require an open mind and concentrated mental effort. Independence is key, so it's important to encourage out-of-session practice.